Hello. Okay, it said that it was trying to reconnect because I had a poor wireless connection. So I hope that this does not disconnect because I am super, super excited to talk to you guys about this topic. So confidence and self-love in your business, because I truly think that these, when I came up with topics for this month's trainings and I asked some of the leaders to do different topics, and they picked other ones, and I was like, oh, this one's mine. This one I am pumped about. I'm super, super excited about, because I think that this is one of the foundations of your business, you guys. Hey, Kirsten, I'm going to invite everybody on the team, but whoever's on, if you want to just share it in the chat, that would be fabulous. I'm probably going to save questions for the end because I will save this and upload it to YouTube as well. So when you guys have perspective, people that are interested and they might want to see about our team environment or some of the trainings we do, I will have these up on YouTube soon as well, which I'm also very excited about. Hold on, I'm almost done here. Thank you, Kirsten. I see you shared it. Okay, so let's get talking about confidence and self-love. Self-love to me is something that I didn't really necessarily understand until I started reading personal development, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to take care of myself first so that I can do everything else in my life, so that my business falls into place, so that my kids are happy, so that my husband's happy, so that my marriage is strong, so that all these pieces come together, because I am the foundation. That's a big role, you guys, and that is a lot of weight on your shoulders. And if you do not have a strong foundation, holy hell, that weight on your shoulders of all those things that you have to do and all those things you have to balance is going to feel like the weight of the world on you. On the flip side, if you learn to love yourself and take care of yourself first, whatever that means to you, you are going to be strong, and you're going to be able to hold all this. My wall's there. You're going to be strong, and you're going to be able to hold all this stuff up. You're going to be able to be a better mom and a better wife and a better businesswoman, and you're going to be able to give more of yourself because first you gave to yourself. And I just want to emphasize that you cannot be strong in your business if you don't give to yourself first. And you can't be strong at home if you don't give to yourself first. And I know that as mothers, over years and years and years, and I know most of us are mothers, not all of us, but most of us, or even women though, it was told to us that we're supposed to be givers by nature, and we're supposed to give. And it's like, okay, but you cannot pour from an empty cup, you guys. You can't pour into anything when it's empty. And you know what happens when you don't take care of yourself? It's empty. Or it's running on super, super low. It's like driving around with no gas in your tank and hoping you're going to make it home, or you're going to make it to the gas station. That's stressful. You do not want to run your life like that. You don't. So, bubbly water. Do what sets your soul on fire. Every single day, y'all need to be doing something for yourself that lights you up, that makes you feel like just Erin, just Kirsten, just Kim, just whoever, just Carrie, something for you. Today, I was feeling just very overwhelmed. I have a lot going on. My husband's going to go away for the next week, and Kirsten, girl, I know, I've been there. We've all been there. And I said, I'm going to go to the gym this morning. That's one of my happy places. When I walk in that environment, I feel alive. There's people there that are taking care of themselves mentally, physically. There's little kids there for my son, and it's a good environment for everybody. And when I'm done working out, you could throw stuff at me, say whatever you want. I would be able to catch it and handle it all. I'm telling you, that is for me. And I don't necessarily do it every day. I probably do it 3 to 4 times a week. But the other days, I make sure I do something for me as well. Whether that's ride my bike, get outside for a run, a long walk with the dog. I have to do things for me that fill me up, so that when it comes down to sit down and grind in my business, I can focus. I can give of myself because I've already given to myself. When it comes to taking care of my kids, then I can give to them because I've taken care and given to me first. That's why you guys see me read, and I watch personal development, and I listen to, videos and read my books. And sometimes why you'll see that I am not in the team chat at all times, because I need to be doing other things, and I need to learn to take care of certain things in my life and have this balance. And that's part of this whole self-love thing, you guys. There's a quote that says, she remembered who she was and then the game changed. Remember who you are. Like, who are you at your core? If you don't know, guys, find her. Find who you are. Like, yes, when you're a giver, you forget about who you are. You forget about the things that you love and how amazing you are and how you have passions and hobbies and things that light you up and make you feel alive. You forget about those things. Like, if you would have asked me 2.5, 3 years ago who I was, like, the first thing that would have come to my mind is mom. Mom, work, school. Mom, work, school. Like, what did I enjoy doing? Now I could give you a long list of things that I enjoy doing for me that make me a better person. And I'm proud of that. And like, yes, sometimes that is going... Sorry, I have a message. Sometimes that's going to take away a little bit of time from your family, or maybe it's going to take a little bit of time away from your business, but you're building this strong foundation that maybe you didn't have when you walked into this, and that is okay. You can build that as you go, but you have to build it. You have to build yourself back up. You need to love yourself. And you know what? Even if that's something as simple as it starts with like reading 15 minutes of personal development in the morning and looking in the mirror and saying, I am amazing at recruiting. I am so passionate about my business and I love these products that just shines from within me. And I am amazing at sharing and selling these products because everybody wants these products from me. Say things in the mirror to yourself. Build yourself up. I don't care if you're lying to yourself. Don't call BS. You can fake it till you make it. You can say whatever you want to yourself in the mirror to the point where you start to believe it and it lights you up and you have this fire inside you where you're like, hell, I can do anything. I literally can do anything that I put my mind to. Say it to yourself every day. I'm not telling you to chant in a mirror, I'm good at recruiting and 10 new business partners are gonna show up in your inbox, because girl, that ain't how it's gonna happen. But when you say in the mirror, I am amazing at recruiting, this opportunity has been life-changing for me in so many ways, and I'm gonna share that with people, and then you go out and take action because you lifted yourself up by reaffirming all these things in your head that normally you're saying the opposite. Normally you're going backwards and saying, oh, I can't recruit, I can't sell, I can't whatever, and you're saying negative things, and you know what? Everything you're putting out in the universe, you're manifesting more of. Everything you're putting out there, you are manifesting more of. So the more times you don't love yourself and you don't tell yourself how amazing you are putting it out there that these things are just gonna keep being the way it is. But on the flip side, if you keep telling yourself how great you are at these things and how much good and abundance you can bring into your life, it's gonna light you up to a point where you wanna go out there and take action. Obviously, the bridge between manifesting and actually having things come to fruition is, of course, taking action. You can't just manifest things and, have them come to be. There's kind of a balance there, and I'm learning about all that, right now, and I'm still kind of figuring it all out. But I do know that every time I tell myself positive things about myself, every time I talk to myself in a positive way versus a self-sabotaging way, which, guys, our mind is super powerful. It can either empower us or it can break us down. And it's a choice. It is a conscious choice. And I know that sometimes it is hard, but even when I was at yoga today, she was saying, we have to train our minds to turn the negative into a positive. We have to train our minds to think positively. You have to retrain yourself to love yourself maybe. Maybe you have talked down to yourself for so long that you literally have to retrain yourself to love yourself. So start by doing something for yourself. Okay, Carrie, that sounds good. Start by doing something for yourself every morning. Every morning. I don't care if it's getting up and drinking your coffee alone and spending 10 extra minutes in the shower because that feels good to you. Or spending 10 minutes reading a book because that feels good to you. Or going for a walk. You know what? If your kids are 10, 12 years old and you want to walk around the block, lock the door and walk around the block, okay? I mean, I'm not saying if you have little kids, but you get my point. Walk if that makes you feel good. Whatever makes you feel good, and then tell yourself out loud all day, every day, what you are good at. the things that you want to come true, tell yourself you're good at them, okay? Like literally tell yourself you're beautiful, tell yourself you're smart, and you are a businesswoman. Tell yourself all of this stuff and you will become it because you keep saying it. Your head starts to believe it, and then you start taking action, guys, and the ball starts rolling. That's kind of self-love and confidence together. But let me tell you also about, and I wrote little notes because I tried to jog my memory of things that I had to change in order to become a more confident version of me. And a lot of it is those affirmations and personal development and working on my mind and my body. But these are some of the things that I did to make myself more confident, because confidence shines, guys. When you're confident and passionate about what it is you're doing, that people can see that. People can see that. Like, people see that shine from you. They see that how you talk. They see that in how you carry yourself and how you address other people and how you address your opportunity. When you are confident, like, your results change because you believe in what you're saying. You believe in what you're offering. You believe in what you're doing. And most importantly, you believe in yourself. Okay? So, like, that, wrap your head around. That's why we need to wrap our heads around the fact that mindset, confidence, all this stuff, mindset is the firm foundation on which your business will be built. Obviously, you still have to do all the logistics. You still have to do all the practical, tactical, whatever stuff. You know, all the strategies, you still have to implement those. But we're talking foundation first. So one of the number one things to make yourself a more confident person is to stop comparing yourself. Do not compare your journey to my journey, and do not compare your journey to Ashley's journey or to anybody else's, okay? Because every time you do that, instead of taking a step forward, you take a step backwards. I know, because I was the queen of comparing. And I think that for me, that started at a young age because I had my son super young. So I was the 22-year-old mom that had kids in school while everyone else was almost 40, and I would look and be like, they have so much more money than me. They have so many nice things that I don't have. Their house is twice the size of my house. My little guy's calling me. And I just compared and compared and compared. And I was like, their marriage is different. Their husband doesn't work the hours my husband works. It was like they built their life. Like their lives was not their lives were not my life. But I compared and compared and compared. And I had to learn not to do that. And when I learned not to do that, when I learned to be grateful for everything that I have and everything that I was, because I was really capable of anything. And a lot of the stuff I was doing I should have been damn proud of, and I wasn't. Things changed. Like, the game changed for me, you guys. I became somebody way more confident, and I am still every day learning to do that. So that is like, this is a lifelong journey, you guys, to be as confident as you can be. My kid's gonna come in. I'm working.
Can I get toilet paper?
Yeah.
Need some.
No, you need to go in the other bathroom, Keith, and you need to close the door. I'm doing a video.
Oh.
Yeah, close the door. Thank you. Turn negative thoughts into positive thoughts is the second thing. It's like sometimes I'm going to close my door. Sometimes I literally have to take what I say to myself in my head, or take a situation and literally do a 180. Like, when it comes to your business and you're like, okay, so I'm not this month where I was last month. There's nothing good about that. And then you're like, wait. Yes, there is. This is a learning opportunity. This is an opportunity for me to grow. This means we are going to have a killer week next week. And I am going to take this time today to revamp my strategy or whatever. But you have to, that is a conscious choice to look at whatever bad shit's going on and turn it into some good shit, because you can do that. Your mind can do that. You can literally say, no thank you, thanks for showing up, but no thanks to those thoughts. And, you know, thanks for stopping by, and flip it, okay? Every time that happens, because turning negative thoughts into positive doesn't necessarily mean you're not going to have any negative thoughts or any, you know, stress or issues, but it does mean that you make a conscious effort to push those down and bring the positive thoughts up. And you're just, you know, once you do that time and time and time again, you're retraining your brain, you guys. My kids are being so super annoying right now. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Love yourself, take care of yourself. This goes back to the self-love. Take care of yourself. You will become so much more confident when you, yes, Kirsten, it's so true. You're going to become so much more confident when you start taking care of yourself. You are, because you are going to love the way you feel. You're going to love the way that you look. You are going to love the way that you carry yourself. You're going to appreciate your flaws and your perfections and your imperfections and all that. You're going to appreciate it so much more because you're taking care of yourself, because you are loving on yourself and you're doing the things that you need to do to fill your cup up, to fill your soul up, to fill your brain, to feed your body, feed your mind. All that stuff makes you feel whole, okay? You don't want to feel like a, you know, when people say that you feel like a shell of your former self because you've just let so much bog you down. It's okay, because a lot of people have been there. We've all been there. I've been there. But start taking care of yourself. Start building yourself back up. And stop worrying about having to fix everything. I love this. I read this yesterday. Stop worrying about trying to fix everything in your life that might be wrong per se. And start just slowly adding in more good stuff. Whether that's a workout routine, or that's eating healthier, or that's personal development, or that's a date night with your spouse twice a month. And all this stuff is going to carry over into your business, I promise you, because as you're implementing this in your personal life and in your life with your children and, you know, in just you personally, that is the firm foundation on which your business is built. So it is going to carry over into your business, okay? And you can implement this stuff into your business too. Share your life with people. People buy from you, people join you, not the company. Okay, so that's love yourself. Do something you're scared of. I love this one. I love this one because every time I'm nervous about something, I tell myself I have to do it. Like, I was super nervous to start doing events, and now I'm doing events regularly, a couple times a month, events. Now I really have this idea that I want to start teaching skincare classes, and I want to start teaching a Makeup 101 class a couple times a month in addition to one event or two events on top of my consults. And I'm nervous about doing that because I question myself, do I know enough about skincare? I've done a ton of research, and if I don't know the answer, guess what? I will find the answer for them. But again, that's confidence in how you carry yourself. You can easily, you know, go to do something that you're scared of, and someone, it's almost like a shark. They can smell the blood in the water, and it's like they say, oh, well, do you know this and do you know that? And you have to hold yourself up confidently and say, you know what? I don't know the answer to that. I will look that up for you and I will get back to you. I love that we can learn together. That's why I love this business. You just turned a negative into a positive, okay? You just turned that completely around, and no one's going to argue with that comment. I love that we can learn together. That's why I love this business, and I love teaching you, and you guys teach me. Who's going to argue with that? Come on. But do Terrified of Vendor events. Yay, Kirsten, I'm so excited you signed up for one. Take one of the local girls with you. Ask Morgan or Amy. I bet they'll go with you, or Megan or Emily. They're all local, so you guys could totally do one together in tag team. Awesome. This is getting lengthy. I'm almost done. I have one more thing. But do something you're scared of, because everything amazing is on the other side of fear. That is the only way you will grow. And you know what? As you do something you're scared and you like push yourself outside of your comfort zone, all of a sudden you're like, I'm a badass. And now you're more confident. You guys see how all this ties together? Okay. I'll bunch these two together. Learn a new skill and do what you love. So that can be combined, because learning a new skill could be something that you love to do that you've always wanted to perfect or learn better. Learn a new skill, even if that's self-taught. I'm not saying you got to go back to school, you have to do anything crazy. I'm talking about learning something new. Educate yourself. You can educate yourself by talking to people who are experts in your industry. You can educate yourself by watching videos, by reading a book, by going to a networking event or an event, or taking a public speaking class, like whatever it is that you want to perfect. Educate yourself. Learn something new, because when you learn something new, you advance your knowledge, and now all of a sudden you almost feel like, okay, I know more. I could teach this to somebody else, and you have a confidence there that is built up. The more you know, the more confident you are, especially if it has to do with your business. So if your thing is, I want to learn how, it could be something as simple as, I want to learn how our skincare works with our body or whatever. Or like I want to learn how to do a winged eyeliner because I want to be able to teach that to my girls that join me, or I want to be able to teach that to my customers. All of a sudden you learn it and you're like, I am confident that I have value to offer them. Amazing, right? Okay, so if you take anything away from this, is spend time on yourself. Spend time telling yourself how bomb you are, how good you are at the things that you truly want to be good at. And don't say, I want to be good. Say, I am good. I am beautiful. I am an amazing leader. I am a magnet for business partners. Any and all of that. Tell yourself every single day, you guys, every day. Even if that day doesn't feel great to you, tell yourself that every day. You have to retrain yourself to think that way about yourself. And a lot of that's going to start with taking care of yourself, though. As you start to take care of yourself, you start to love yourself more and realize that, like, those things are true. Everything you're telling yourself is true. You just have to take the action. And the 5 things that I did to become more confident is to stop comparing myself to other people, turn some of my negative thoughts into positive thoughts. I retrain my brain to flip a switch. Love myself, take care of myself, do something I'm scared of on a very regular basis, like every day. And learn a new skill, do something you love. Those 5 things, you guys. Okay. So, those are just fundamental things, you guys, that build a strong foundation for your business, because you are your business. You are your brand. You are everything in this business. So take good care of yourself. Love yourself. And remember how amazing you are, because that is going to propel you forward. I promise. Okay, I'm going to run. My kiddos are like waiting for me to take them to the pool. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.